Of course, the results of the Nigerian Professional Football League and everything that has been happening in the world of sports over the weekend. Yes, let's talk about what happened on Friday. Yes, first of all, it was Castina United defeating Shooting Stars 1-0 at home. And of course, on Saturday, talking about the 8th of March, it was Rivers United defeating Niger Tornadoes 1-0 at home as well. Bendel Insurance did the impossible. Yes, they actually did defeat Remo Stars, talking about top of the league, losing this particular match. Yes, and Bendel Insurance defeated Remo Stars 2-1. Lobby Stars lost to Ikorodu City at home 1-0. And on Sunday, it was Plateau United defeating Abia Warriors 1-0. Kwara United defeated Kano Pillars 2-0, and it was Nasarawa United defeating Sunshine Stars. Actually, not a defeat, but a 1-1 draw with Sunshine Stars. Eyimba defeated El Kanemi Warriors 1-0. Eyimba steady on the rise this time around. Rangers, yes, the Flying Antelopes. Rangers International actually did play a 1-1 draw with Aqua United, and Heartland actually played a draw with Bayelsa United as well. It was a 1-1 draw for Rangers against Aqua United, and Heartland FC a 1-1 draw against Bayelsa United. Yes, and this brings us to the table. Remo Stars, despite having 2 poor runs so far, but they are still steady at the top of the league with 54 points, and Rivers United coming second with 46 points. Ikorodu City are having 44 points, and they are third on the log. Shooting Stars are fourth on the log with 43 points. Rangers, they are rounding up the top 5 with 42 points, and down at the bottom of the league, 17th place goes to Nasarawa United FC, and they're having 32 points. 18th position goes to Sunshine Stars, and they're having 32 points as well. Aqua United are having 28 points, and talking about Lobby Stars at the bottom of the league with 23 points on a goal difference of -15. Now, of course, let's talk about what is happening at the national level. Yes, we have to talk about our very own Super Falcons. Yes, and the Super Falcons have retained their number 1 spot in Africa. They are still the best female team in football in Africa, according to the latest FIFA rankings that was actually released on Thursday. And despite having no action since December 13th, 2024, the Super Falcons remain the first in Africa and 36th globally. Yes, they are number 36 in the world and number 1 in Africa. Second place goes to South Africa, who dropped 4 places on the global chart. They are now 54th in the world, but they are second in Africa. Now, talking about Morocco, they round up the top 3, third in Africa and number 60 globally. Zambia dropped 2 places down, yes, and they are 4th in Africa, but 64th now. Ghana rounds up the top 5, making it 65th in the world, but 5th in the African scene. Now, of course, if we have to talk about what will be happening later today, talking about the Champions League. Yes, the Champions League. Of course, we know what happened last week, and this week, let's give you the rundown of the fixtures that will be happening in the Champions League. Today, Barcelona will be taking on Benfica by 6:45 p.m., and they have already an aggregate of 1-0 going into this match at the Camp Nou. Now, of course, Liverpool will be taking on Paris Saint-Germain by 9 p.m., also having a 1-0 aggregate. A 1-0 win over Paris Saint-Germain in France last week, and this time around is going to be quite another tough match, and Arne Slot is saying that his team will do better than they did the last time. And Bayer Leverkusen taking on Bayern Munich, another German affair. Bayern Munich already defeated them 3-0 in the last match at home in the Allianz Arena for Bayern Munich, and they're going into this match with a 3-0 aggregate against Bayer Leverkusen. Inter Milan will be taking on Feyenoord with a 2-0 win aggregate over Feyenoord, and they will be playing this match at home, talking about the San Siro. Now on Wednesday, talking about tomorrow, it will be Lille taking on Borussia Dortmund in France. Yes, right there at home with a 1-1 aggregate. So far, it was a 1-1 draw in Germany, talking about last week, and this match will be coming up by 6:45 p.m. tomorrow. And Aston Villa will be taking on Club Brugge, and that match already ended in a 3-1 win for Aston Villa, and now the match is coming to England, where it will be Aston Villa home. The match will be taking place by 9 p.m. tomorrow, being Wednesday. Now, of course, Arsenal already did the impossible. They did a lot. They broke the records, talking about a 7-1 beating of, not just beating, trashing if you ask me. Now, of course, it was a 7-1 defeat and humiliation of PSV Eindhoven last week at their home, and this time around they are coming to talking about the Emirates. They are coming to the Emirates. I don't know whether it's another 7-0 defeat it will be. I don't know if it's going to be worse, but Arsenal have this already in their pocket, and it's just going to be another of course match of honor, talking about Arsenal taking on PSV by 9 p.m. tomorrow. And Atletico Madrid will be taking on Real Madrid still tomorrow by 9 p.m. Of course, Real Madrid did manage to edge them out with a 2-1 defeat the last time at the Bernabeu, and this time around is going to be at the other side of Madrid, talking about Diego Simeone's side of Madrid, and this time around Atletico Madrid will be home taking on Real Madrid tomorrow by 9 p.m. Now, of course, if we're going to talk about also our African players that will be participating, yes, and we have Nigerian players who have been making it really interesting this week. Now, of course, we have a lot of Super Eagles on the list, not just about African players, but Nigeria is topping the list with the most goals so far this week. Now, Victor Osimhen did score in the 2-1 win over Allianzspor in right there in Turkey in the 62nd minute with a header, and now this brings his tally to 22 goals so far. Ademola Lookman also scored in Atlanta's 4-0 defeat of Juventus at their home. Yes, that was on Sunday, and he scored in the 77th minute. Now, talking about Umar Sadiq as well, he scored in the 58th minute, of course, in the 2-1 win of Valencia over Real Valladolid. And of course, Umar Sadiq has scored he has scored 4 goals in his last 4 games. Yes, Chidera Ejike was also on the score list. Yes, our Super Eagles flying high, home and away, and he scored in the 46 minutes away for Sevilla against Real Sociedad, and that match was away from home. And of course, Chidera Ejike's goal was the only goal of the match, and that gave Sevilla the win in that game in the La Liga. Yes, and of course, we're hoping to see what will be happening come 21st of March, and of course the 25th of March against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. And of course, we're talking about none other than the World Cup qualifiers, in which Eric Chell will be in charge of the team. And with this, we come to the end of our Sports Drive today. You can join us again tomorrow for more sports news and stories and things that will be happening in the world of sports. I am your host and your driver this time around, talking about Uchenna Diana Onobo. Goodbye for now. See you some other time.